Good evening, God bless. Just another tree man in North Carolina. Listen, I'm from Washington State originally. See if I can say this. My face is red. Just got out of the shower. It's been a productive day. We had did two properties, same woman, same family. I try to protect my customers' identity unless they want to have their name out there. Um, with my tree channel, it's mainly from the ground down. Sometimes I'll have the climbers, have the GoPro or the drone or something, just to give you a different view. But most of our angles are really into the importance of safe tree felling. Now, I must apologize. A lot of times I am old school, guilty. I have to start wearing the helmet. Oh my God. It's so serious to wear a helmet. A little piece of wood can chip back into your eye. A little chip can go into your eye. Something can fall on you. Listen, safety first. Let's get into this. This is the homeowner showing me which tree. Hopefully you can get a good angle. This is before. All right, let's go back and see that. You see that? Doesn't look like a big white oak, but if you look at it, that's a porch, and it has back lean, right? So it's only about a 70, 80 foot tree, but it has a lot of back lean. Okay, this is one going towards the house. Now these are dangerous, but I can get it. I can get it that way by God's permission.
If you want to walk up on the steps to get a better view. Or,
Actually, I'm actually okay right here.
oh,
Okay. Okay, so this was the customer showing me the tree. So, plan of approach. My first approach is I always ask for God to help us get it down safe. I once had an ex worker say to me, boss man, you're too comfortable. You don't act like you're afraid of the trees. And it was then that I had to realize, wow, the fear that God gives you keeps you safe. I've met all kinds of men in tree and women in tree business. Some are arrogant. They think they know everything. Oh, and I wouldn't let them on your property, right? Some of the people I worked with are amazing, and some are just, they know it all, right? Or their way is the only way to get a tree down. And some of the young guys that have learned, some of the arborists out there that have learned by the book are very brilliant, but nothing beats experience. So I've probably dropped, I hate to say 1,000 trees, thousands of trees. I hate to say that. I dropped quite a few, right, in my life. Let me say this. Every tree is different. You have wind. I'm always a firm believer of wedges, right, and rope. Unless it's just an easy drop, right? North Carolina is pretty windy sometimes. Not like Chicago, but pretty tricky. And we have a lot of beautiful hardwood out here. And what happens is, whether you're cutting a poplar or a white oak, whatever hinge wood you may have, every tree is different. You can ask the treemen that have been felling for years, you can set everything going in the right motion and something take over. Let's get into this next video. I'm just going to jump into it. Okay, let's go. Look at that dirty shirt. It's dangerous, y'all. Pray for us. So teaching another young lady. Let's go with it. Ready? You got it? Give me two of the long ones. You got two of the new ones? So I'll skip around a little bit, but okay. So I'll turn the volume down on that. So what you'll notice is that that's a 32-inch. It's a 7310 by Echo. Do you like a Toyota? Do you like a Honda? Do you like? It really comes down to your personal preference. Reason why I got into the Echoes when I first started buying them, they were like $600-700 for the 7310s. Now they're expensive. So now look, too much dust, of course, right? Blade could be sharper. I am of the opinion, I'm the kind of guy that likes to cut with a saw. Felling the tree, this is not when it hits the ground. Felling the tree, I like to drop my trees with a saw that's almost dull. I know my baby brother back in Washington gets on me. I'll tell you why for me. what happens for me is the process goes by too fast when I have a sharp saw. Let me say that again. Some of the guys I trained under me, they're really gotten good. They like to get it over with. Now, we have a rope right there that is being used off another tree, reversed up to the truck. When I say truck, I'm not talking about a 150 or nothing like that. It's a 250, but we're in 4 low, and I'm going to wedge it. Let's just fast forward a little bit. We're going to take the volume out. I'm teaching a young lady about wedging, right? It looks like she's cutting right there, but she's not. Just wedging. And I'm talking to my wife. Now, you see the tree starting to lift up. Most people would go with it by then, right? I am so humbled by the dangerous tree that's leaning backwards. You can snap a rope if you got too much meat on the tree, right? So I'm always inching. This took us 20-some minutes. You see there goes a tree, right? You see it? Let's watch it again. You see that? Now, look, as we're dropping it down the hill, homeowner knew it would be falling. And I don't really recommend dropping into other trees, but if you don't have a climber, don't have a bucket truck, or can't get one back there, couldn't even get a lift back there. Let's go ahead and watch this, right? Let's watch the left. So we're about right here. Let's see. Let's hear what I say to my wife. Let's go ahead and turn it up. Give me half an inch. Please, just a half an inch, man. If you want to understand later on why I do the half inch, I'll teach you that later or talk about that. Half an inch. See us raising up? Half an inch. Oh, half an inch. There you go. There you go. The younger. Okay, she's going. Go slow. Now look. Go slow now. Now start going, guys. Start going. Go back. You see the kick back because we're falling it down a hill. How fast your heartbeat? Look at the young lady. Now, I know I'm wrong for the helmets. Next videos you see I'll have helmets, okay? But listen, I want to give credit to my wife because let me tell you something. This is dangerous work. Now, if you look right about here where I start cutting, as I start cutting it down, I don't mind doing a quick sharpening on my blade so it goes through. So it goes through kind of fast. So my recommendation, back to the arborist, right? See the tree falls. My recommendation is, let's go ahead and stop this video. My recommendation is this. Some customs, the Muslim customs, a lot of Muslims will eat with their hands, right? In the Oriental countries, the Asian countries, the chopsticks. In the Western, the forks, the spoons. There are many different approaches to felling a dangerous tree. I tend to make a small face cut notch at first, especially if it has a back lean. I'll cut in a little bit, throw my wedges. Sometimes I do the opposite. I'll show that in the videos. But listen, just getting you acquainted with this channel. Hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe. Please share. Please don't feel bad to hit my cell phone if you need work. Email, God bless you. We're here in North Carolina. If you need connections on hardwood, we're blessed to get hardwood and we sell it fairly cheap. God bless you. Listen, you can be anything you want to be. Always be positive and have a good night. If you need us, 336-529-4594. You have a blessed evening. God bless.